Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Tuned In Tennessee's Daily News for Thursday, September 24th. DJ Rick here with you, and let's see, we've got a ton of news. Oh, before I start, please hit the like and subscribe buttons at the bottom of your page there, and share this page, this channel, with your friends if you don't mind. We'd appreciate it. All right, let's get to the news. I'm going to need my reading glasses today because I have to. There's so much news, I have to read this stuff. You can't make this stuff up, I swear. Actually, you could, but it would be. You would think it would be fiction, but this is the real deal. Oh, who knew? Anyways, we'll start off with. Well, we're going to speak about your stimulus program and just the craziness that's going on Capitol Hill today is just unparalleled, shall we say. Nancy Pelosi, Speaker of the House and leader of the Democrats, says that Congress, well, she said before that Congress would not leave. In other words, they won't go on vacation October 3rd like they're supposed to until they have a deal on the stimulus package. Apparently she's changed her mind, and she says no, that the House will go on vacation on October 3rd as scheduled. However, they will be on call. She wants the House members to be able to go home and campaign because the election's coming up and all that. Well, 34 members of the House, Democrats and Republicans, are demanding that she keeps that promise and that they don't go home until that stimulus package is passed. Now, that stimulus package that they're talking about right now, there's a package put together by the Democrats and Republicans, a small consortium of them, came up with a stimulus package that's on the table now. It's a $1.5 trillion package, and it includes another stimulus check for everyone under the same rules as last time. Another stimulus check, extended unemployment benefits, money for small businesses, and that PPP thing that we had last time. Funding for state and local governments. They wrote a letter to Nancy Pelosi in which they said, and I quote, "We were elected to represent the best interest of our constituents and the country. We need to stay at the table until we've delivered the relief they so desperately need. Our constituents do not want us back home campaigning while businesses continue to shutter, families struggle to pay the bills, food bank lines lengthen, schools struggle to open, pressure grows on the hospital systems, and state and local governments consider layoffs for first responders and teachers. This should be our number one priority to ensure Americans receive the relief they need as quickly as possible." And that's what's happening in the House of Representatives. Now, in the Senate, the Republicans, I'm sure you all know, are trying to confirm a new Supreme Court justice as soon as possible. If you don't know the way that works, the president nominates a person to fill the vacancy, and the Senate is the one that confirms. The senators and the president all say that they cannot risk waiting till after the elections because they're not sure if the president's going to be reelected or not. Okay. Right now, they control the White House and they control the Senate. So naturally, they want to get this done before the elections. Their quote is, "This is so important because this opportunity does not come along too often," which is true. The only way that a seat would become available would be either a justice was to pass away, retire, resign, or get impeached. So you're talking about it's not an opportunity that a president or a Senate gets very frequently. As a matter of fact, the average time in tenure for a Supreme Court justice, once they get nominated and seated on the panel, the court, is 16 years. So it's like I said, their opinion is they have to jump while they have the opportunity. Needless to say, Democrats are up in arms about it because they figure that last time in 2015, Obama was robbed of his chance. The Senate didn't confirm his choice. Well, that's a little different because Obama was a Democrat and the Senate was Republican then. So therein lies the difference according to the Republicans. Trump says he will nominate someone by this Saturday. So 2 days from now, we'll have a nomination. Pelosi said she will impeach Trump if he does that. If impeached, the reason is if she impeaches Trump, the Senate is going to have to drop whatever they're doing and commence their impeachment proceedings. That obviously the purpose is to stall until after the elections, when perhaps the Democrats hope to perhaps take control of the House. Maybe they'll have the presidency, and somehow that nomination could be withdrawn. I'm not sure what they're thinking, but they'd like to at least postpone it past the election. The leader of the House Republicans, that's Kevin McCarthy, he has said that if Pelosi moves for impeachment, he'll motion for a discharge petition to remove her as Speaker of the House. It's happened before. It's not very frequent, but it does happen. His quote is, "The president is supposed to nominate the Supreme Court justice to fill the vacancy, and the Senate is supposed to take action, and they will. It's their constitutional right, and they are following through. I will promise that if Pelosi makes this move, we will proceed to remove her. She may think she has a quiver. We do too." And that's in reference to Nancy Pelosi's statement the other morning, Sunday morning, on to George Stephanopoulos on ABC, that that she has many quivers in her, or many arrows in her quiver, and she'll use whichever one need be. It seems to me that there's a lot of, it's almost like two 10-year-olds in the playground fighting about, who can do who gets to control the seesaw, the teeter-totter kind of thing. They really are. It's just, you did this, no, you did that, no, you did this, he's touching me kind of thing. They do seem to be getting somewhat childish, if you ask me. And I'm not a member of the House or Senate, but certain House Democrats, which are frustrated with Pelosi and are willing to support, they vocally said they are willing to support the discharge petition. And in other words, this is House Democrats that are willing to sign a petition issued by the Republicans to remove their own Speaker of the House, mostly because she's getting in the way of their reelection. Some of these House Congress people are up for reelection. So if you send them home to campaign, the people back there don't want a Democratic congressman coming home to campaign when their question is, where's the stimulus? Where's my money? How am I going to live? A lot of the districts have said flat out, if you don't get our money, don't look for our vote, because you're not going to get it, which I understand. There's a lot of people hurting and in bad situations out there. So, Congressman Hoyer, who is the leader of the House Democrats, has come out and he has said he's warning his fellow Democrats against signing the petition, saying it will weaken their position in stimulus package negotiations. Instead of joining the Republicans, and I'm quoting, instead of joining the Republicans and signing the petition, let's vote on the stimulus package within the next 10 days. Hoyer has said that the Democrats should consider coming down from their $2.2 trillion package, or their negotiation point, if you will, and coming down off that and confirming the $1.5 trillion Republican offer in order to get the stimulus package passed, which kind of makes sense. Now, Nancy Pelosi did say that yes, they can go on vacation, but they will be on call. So if those negotiations should pan out, there is a chance that she can call them back and they can vote. But it's really crazy up there on Capitol Hill. Things are changing on an hour-to-hour basis. So stay tuned. I will try to keep you abreast of it. I've kind of been doing my homework all day long, just trying to stay ahead of who said what and who said what to who. We don't even have time today to talk about the protests arising from the Breonna Taylor situation. Nancy Pelosi, Chuck Schumer, Cory Booker, all Democrats have come out and condemned the Attorney General of Kentucky, and they have all said that Breonna Taylor did not get justice, and that she was murdered, and that the grand jury messed up, and it really, politically, it's none of their business. I mean, officially, it's none of their business. The state of Kentucky has their rules. They're doing what their system allows for. My personal opinion, congressmen and senators, Democrat or Republican, they don't have a dog in the fight, so they really don't have a say in the issue. So, yeah, that's just my little blurb of defending the state of Kentucky. You're welcome, Kentucky. Anyways, let's a little bit of COVID-19 updates. COVID-19 cases are remaining steady. I know last week we were on the rise a little bit. For the past few days, they have remained steady. 37,330 cases, new cases reported yesterday, Wednesday, and 1,098 fatalities. Those are yesterday's number. Year to date, we are in the United States up to 6.9 million cases and 202,000 fatalities. That is the news for today, Thursday, September 24th. And once again, we thank you for joining us. DJ Rick is having a blast doing the news for you every day, Monday to Friday anyway. So tell all your friends if you just want the bare essentials of the news with, I try not to give any opinions, but I'm sure you catch a little of my opinions here and there. But I'm trying to give you just, you can't find fair and balanced anymore. So I'm trying to get viewpoints from both sides and just lay that all out there. And I trust that you as a listener, as a viewer, you can make up your own minds as to who's right and what you think is right and what you think is wrong. And that's all you're ever going to get from DJ Rick is the facts, and you figure it out. So if you can figure it out, give us a comment on there and let me know what you figured out, because I can't figure it out myself. It's getting a little crazy these days. Anyway, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, hit the alarm bell there, and you can hit the all there, and you'll get notified every time we put up a video. And once again, we thank you for watching, and this is DJ Rick saying, good luck, America.